All right, I'm gonna try to record this before I completely lose lights. This is going to be a general reading for Tauruses for this week, going into the first week of June. I'm using my cute little tiny tarot deck. Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose light real quick because it's already like 7. The very first card that came out is the Judgment card. This was followed by the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Queen of Pentacles. So take a breath. Take a very slow, deep breath, inhaling from your nose for about 6 to 8 seconds and making sure that your belly expands, holding it for the same amount of time, audible exhale through your mouth for the same amount of time. I feel like there's been a lot going on for you. I know collectively Tauruses have been having all their fucking buttons pushed, so I could tell. I could tell just with these 2 cards. The very first card, again, was the Judgment card, followed by the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands actually came out in reverse. I'm only holding it upright because I feel like this is what you have been feeling lately. And with this, I feel like there's just been a lot of challenges and changes causing you to maybe feel a little more vulnerable than you're comfortable with. You've probably been pushed to maybe face a little bit of your shadowy aspects. You've probably been triggered a lot lately, maybe even felt a little isolated. And I say that because this gives me like Titanic vibes, like Jack, don't leave me, Jack, like those vibes. But just to speak to like the isolation and like the coldness or the harshness that you've been feeling, that you've been receiving. That's what that one feels like. With the Five of Wands coming out in reverse, I do feel like this is fleeting energy, also because this was followed by the Queen of Wands. So it feels like while your world might have been kind of turned upside down, you might have been tested, challenged, things just have not been going the way that you have desired them to go. Maybe not everything. Remember, sometimes tarot is a little dramatic just so that you can get like the overall picture of it. I often speak in metaphors just so you can get the overall idea, so it doesn't have to be like as severe as it is kind of sounding right now. But it does feel like there was something that really kind of fucked with you. And I say that because in the Queen of Wands, I always kind of feel drawn to like the cat that comes out in this card, also because she's kind of sitting like on this, it's on like a throne, but it doesn't feel like it's like fully built. And also the concrete that's in here, there's a literal crack in the foundation, which means you might have rushed into situations that have probably not been the best for you. This could have to do with contracts, finances. Maybe it just feels like something was probably rushed. Like you might have idealized the situation and it wasn't as sweet as you thought it would be. But it's okay. I don't think it hindered your growth in any way, shape, or form. If anything, it taught you a little bit more about discernment and believe it or not, taking your time. Even though Tauruses are usually like the slowest in the zodiac, I do feel like in certain situations you needed to take your time a little bit more, and sometimes this can just be taking your time with what you're processing. Also in the background, it gives me almost like Egyptian vibes, so I don't know, I just feel like you've been releasing quite a bit, and kind of slowing down in order to process whatever shame, fear, doubts, and insecurities you might have been holding on to. Because I do think that you might have been maybe staying more silent than you should have been. And I say should have been because I think you are very strong, but you don't always see yourself as the strong figure that you actually are. And then the cards that followed were the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles, and this feels damn good, but I do still feel like there are some worries probably in regards to finances, maybe over a certain connection, but to be honest, this really feels like finances. But you are the bull. You can literally push through anything, and I need you to remember that, because I feel like the solar plexus has been pretty popular lately for a lot of the readings that I've been doing, a lot of the like one-on-one readings as well as the general readings. But it feels like your solar plexus might be tested and challenged. You might be feeling maybe like IBS symptoms, maybe sensitivities around like spicy foods, or maybe just constantly having to go to the bathroom or to rush to the bathroom. And I think that this is because the energy shift that you're feeling, it's like the shift from moving slow to, okay, it's time to go now. I think you're getting ready to move into like that go time energy. So take some time to rest, because by the end of this week, I think you'll start to feel that push a little bit more, and I don't want you to get overwhelmed or frustrated by that. Things are definitely going to be moving a lot faster for you. You will be finding more solutions or resolutions, and just kind of finding the missing puzzle piece to whatever issues you might have been stumbling across lately. And also with the Fool, this is also letting me know that you'll be trusting yourself a lot more, but with the Queen of Pentacles, there's something around your finances that you might not be completely satisfied with, but please do not dwell over past mistakes or things that you think you should have done differently. One, we can't change the past, but two, you can utilize whatever might have happened in the past to continue to move forward. Take the lesson and apply it where you need to be more mindful, be more strategic, and don't overspend anymore, because I think that sometimes you might overindulge or overspend, and it's almost like a comfort that you revert back to. But this kind of lowers your vibration to like a certain degree, which ends up making you probably spend more or overexerting your energy where you're not supposed to. So be more mindful of that. Be more mindful of it, investments. And that's all I got for you. I totally got thrown off because somebody turned on the vehicle next to me. But overall, this is a pretty good reading. I think you will be sleeping a lot better also. I don't think you've been sleeping very well. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Take your time to rest, because you will be moving a lot faster in the coming weeks. And again, I will never DM you for a also, this is at the bottom of the deck. That's really good. Whatever you've been trying to build, manifest, is coming so much faster than you think. Be patient, but don't move too slow. Also, just as a reminder, I will never DM you for a reading. I'm not sure if the impersonation accounts have been deleted, but I will never, ever, ever, ever DM you for a reading. My only Instagram is Mountains by Melody Ann. So is my TikTok. I have a secondary TikTok under the Holistic Healer. And yeah, to book a one-on-one, you can schedule at theholistichealer.org, not .com. Thank you for watching.